Okay, so I have a question for you, Zuhair.
Yes.
Okay, do you like to wake up early? Do you like to wake up
Um,
early?
yes. Yes.
What time do you wake up?
Sometime 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yes.
or maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, like that.
Yes, I sometimes wake up at 7 a.m. A.m. means in the morning. So if you want to say in the morning, you can say a.m. So repeat. I sometimes wake up at 7 a.m. Yeah, repeat
I
means,
I sometime wake up at 7 a.m.
yeah, not sometime, it's sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Perfect. How about you, Bara? What time do you wake up?
Sometimes wake up at 6 or 7 a.m.
Perfect. But not, not it. This one is at.
At
And it's not I am sometimes, not I am, it's I.
yes, I.
So say it again, Bara.
I sometimes wake up at 7 a.m.
7 or maybe 8. If you want to say that. If you want to say that, you can
Okay.
say 7 or 8. No problem.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, so and what time do you go to bed? What time do you go to bed?
I go maybe 9 p.m.
Yes.
or 10 p.m.
Yes, I go to bed at 9 or 10 p.m. Perfect. How about you, Zuhair? What time do you go to bed?
Me, Zohair, this
Yes,
Barat.
so Zuhair answered. Sorry, yes, because I was writing, and when I write, I can't see you. That's why I thought
Okay.
that I thought Bara is talking.
No,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
okay.
So Bara, how about
Yes,
you? What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 9 or 10 a.m.
Just like
p.m.
just like Zuhair.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Same time,
same.
same time.
Yes. Okay. So, do you share the same room together? Do you stay at the same room together?
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
And who is noisy? Are you the noisy person, Bara or Zuhair? Who is the noisiest one?
Swear.
You are the
Zohair.
noisy Zuhair?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So, first, guys, if I want to say that I sleep early and I wake up early, so that means I am an early bird. Repeat.
I am an early bird.
No, not beard, it's bird.
Bird.
Yes, what does it mean when you are an early bird?
Maybe an early bird. هو متأخر.
No, early means the opposite. Early means بدري.
بدري.
Yes.
Okay.
And you both, Zuhair and Bara, you said that you sleep early and wake up early. يعني
Yeah.
بتناموا بدري وتصحوا بدري, right?
صحيح.
So if someone sleeps early and wakes up early, لو في حد بينام بدري وبيصحى بدري, so we can call this person, يعني ممكن نطلق على الشخص ده, that he's an early bird. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yes. So you, Zuhair, are an early bird, right?
Right.
How about you, Bara? Are you an early bird?
maybe.
Okay, you said that you sleep early and wake up early, so that means that you are an early bird, right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you hate waking up early? Do you hate يعني بتكره? Do you hate
No,
waking
no,
up
no.
early?
No, because it's good for your healthy.
Yes, I like it because
Be-
it's good for my, but not for my healthy. It's for my health.
Okay,
Say it
for
again.
health.
For my health.
Like it because it's good for my health.
Perfect. Okay, so Bara, how about you? Do you like waking up early in the morning?
Um, I like it because it is I don't know.
What do you want to say? عايز تقول ايه? What do you want to say?
على فكرة أنا ما بنامش بدري، أنا بنام متأخر.
يعني انت قلت انك بتنام الساعة 7. انت قلت بتنام الساعة 9 و10 زي
أغلبية كده
زهير.
بس أنا يعني بقصر يعني الأغلب يعني هي كده وهيك.
ما احنا المفروض نقول بقى كده، يعني انت لازم تقول لي الكلام ده عشان اقول لك تقوله ازاي بالانجلش. Understand؟
Yes.
طيب you said here انت قلت انك انت احيانا بتسهر. How to say that in English براء؟ Can you say it؟
I'm go to sleep. I'm go to sleep. Sometimes
هم.
أحيانا اللي هي always دائما.
هي احيانا معناها
Sometimes.
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 Yeah. So I sometimes
I'm sometimes
not
go
I
to the
am.
sleep.
I sometimes go to bed or go to sleep
Go to bed. 6 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
at 6 or 10
Yes. يا
a.m.
بنام بدري على الساعة 6 يا بنام بتأخر على الساعة 10.
Okay. طيب if you wanna say this احنا بقى عشان نقول الكلام ده هنقول ايه؟ هنقول ان انا في العادي مثلا او احيانا بنام بدري واحيانا بسهر. How to say that? So you can say I sometimes sleep early at 10 p.m. يعني احيانا بنام بدري الساعة 10 بالليل. right؟ صح كده؟ اوكي.
صح.
طيب لو عايز بقى تقول ان انت بس احيانا تانية بتسهر. اوكي. في الحالة دي بقى تقول ايه؟ and sometimes I stay up late. Stay up late. What does it mean? What does stay up late mean? زهير, do you know the meaning of this one? زهير.
أبقى مستيقظا
Yes.
متأخرا.
Yes. انك تسهر بقى. انا مش عايزك تترجم ترجمة حرفية، يعني مش دايما كل ما اقول حاجة او كل ما نتعلم اكسبريشن جديد تترجموه ترجمة حرفية سواء زهير او براء. اوكي؟ انا عايزكم دايما تفهموا السياق. احنا هنحاول نقلل العربي بس عشان احنا في الاول بس، فبحاول ابسط الامور شوية عليكم، لكن فيما بعد احنا مش هنتكلم عربي خالص. اوكي؟ ف to stay up late means to sleep late at night, to spend the night maybe playing video games or watching TV or playing football, whatever, and sleep so late. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, can you say it again, Bara? Can you say this sentence again, the last one?
I sometimes sleep early at 10 p.m. Or and sometimes I stay up late.
I stay up late. أنا مش عايزك تقرأ قطعة قطعة، أنا عايزك تقول جملة على بعضها. I stay up late.
I stay up late.
Perfect.
I stay up late.
I stay up.
I stay up late.
Perfect. Perfect, Bara. Okay, how about you, Zuhair? Do you sometimes stay up late?
No, I'm every day sleep in 10 o'clock.
Yes. So I never means أنا عمري ما بعمل كده. I never stay. Help me Zuhair saying it.
I never stay keep
This one, remember? This one means to.
I never stay up late.
Yes, I never stay up late. I always. أنا عايز أقول بقى إن أنا دايما. يبقى I always.
Always keep I always keep wake up. لا استنى.
Take your time.
I always sleep in 10 o'clock.
Yes, I always.
In 10 p.m.
I always sleep at, not in.
At in 10 p.m.
p.m. I always sleep at 10 p.m. Yes. So say it again. I never stay up late. I always sleep at 10 p.m.
I never stay up late. I always sleep at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Very good. Perfect. Okay. And what about the kinds of covers do you have on your bed? Do you know the meaning of the covers on the bed?
Maybe it's
Slow.
لا هو
Black.
لا مش لون.
The blanket, not the black. The blanket.
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 Yeah. Blanket اللي هي البطانية.
Yes.
Yes, blanket, not black. Blanket. Repeat.
Blanket.
Yes.
Blanket.
So the covers, when we talk about covers, they can be a blanket. Maybe the cover is a blanket or something called the comforter. Do you know the meaning of comforter, guys?
وسادة.
No, this one is not وسادة. This one is لحاف.
لحاف.
You know لحاف؟ عارفين اللحاف؟
أيوة.
Yeah,
لحام عندنا.
خفيف.
Yes. So we have a blanket, a comforter, and also for the وسادة it's called the pillow. Pillow. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So, what covers do you have on your bed? Zuhair, what covers do you have on your bed?
The cover I have in my bed, it's a comforter.
I have, if you want to say that, you can say, I have a, say it.
Comforter.
A comforter.
A comforter.
Yes. How about you, Wubaraء? What covers do you have in your bed?
I have a blanket.
Okay, I have a blanket. Perfect. And how many pillows do you sleep with? How many pillows? 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
Yes. If you want to say this, Zuhair, you can say I sleep with.
I sleep with pillow. 2 pillow.
With 2 pillows, not pillow. Pillows. I sleep with 2 pillows. Repeat.
I sleep with 2 pillows.
Perfect. How about you, Bara? How many pillows do you sleep with?
I sleep with 1 pillows.
Okay. When you say 1.
1 pillows.
Pillow.
Pillow. Yes, pillow.
Yes. If you say 1, you say 1 pillow.
Pillow.
Yes. But if you say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever,
Yes.
you say pillows. Understand, Zuhair and Bara?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So very good. And how about the alarm? Do you use the alarm to wake up Bara?
What's meaning alarm?
Okay.
Alarm.
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, the alarm is some kind of a device that makes some sound to wake you up.
In the phone?
Maybe
Or,
on the phone, maybe on the phone, or maybe if you have a separate alarm.
Okay.
Do you understand,
I
Bara?
get.
No.
Can you explain it to him, but not in Arabic, Zuhair? Can you explain it to him in English?
Uh,
Try.
okay.
Oh.
إذا الجرس.
Yes. We call it in Egypt, we call it منبه.
جرس عادي.
Garas, yes, it's the same as this one. Yeah. So for you, Bara, do you use the alarm to wake up?
No.
Maybe when we say the alarm, maybe it's the physical alarm or the alarm on the phone. It can be both. If you want to wake up in the morning, do you set the alarm بتظبط المنبه أو بتظبط الجرس?
أنا ما بحطش منبه.
You never do this.
Used alone.
You use what?
I know used.
Yes. So you can say I never.
I never.
Huh.
I never use that اللي هو hello
Alarm.
Hello.
Yes. I never use the alarm to wake up. Again?
Yes. I never use the alarm to wake up.
Yes. How about you, Bara? Sorry, how about you, Zuhair? Do you use the alarm to wake up?
Yes, I use it with in my phone.
Yes, I set the alarm on my phone. Again.
I set the alarm on my phone.
Yes. And what time do you set the alarm for?
And I set the
The time
alarm
is 10 o'clock p.m.
in the 7 a.m.
Yes, I set the alarm for 7 a.m.
a.m.
Okay, so Bara, you said that you never use the alarm. And how do you wake up? How?
I wake up كيف أقولها؟
Try, حاول.
ما هو فيش وقت أصحى فيه يعني هو وقت ما بدي بصحى يعني.
Yeah,
Himself.
but if
He
you
wake
have
up
if you have a
himself.
school, for example, how do you wake up?
Yes, my father wake up me.
Yes. Okay, so if you want to say this, you can say, my father,
Father wake up me.
no, not wake up me. Okay, wakes me up.
Wakes me up.
My father wakes me up.
What's the meaning wakes?
Okay, you know the word wake up? The same as wake up. But since you're talking about your father, يعني بما انك بتتكلم عن your father عن ابوك والكلمة دي كلمة مفرد, so in that case you add s to wake.
Yes.
So you say wakes.
Yes.
He
Wakes.
wakes me up. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, Zuhair, do you understand this part?
Yeah.
So you can say here, Bara, my father wakes me up when I have school. Again.
My father wakes me up when I have school.
Perfect. Very good. Okay. How about you, Zuhair? Does your father wake you up when you have school?
Yes, because I'm in the same room and my brother. So when he come, he wake up him and me. But I wake up uh, before him because I my alarm wake me in 7 a.m.
Yes. And what time does your father wake Bara?
Again?
Okay. What time does your father wake you up?
Yes, my coming no. 8 o'clock.
At 8. Yes.
At 8.
So when your father comes to the room, you already are awake, Zuhair, right?
Yes.
What? Again?
Okay, so by the time when your father comes to the room to wake you up, you are already awake, Zuhair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometime I get up in 7 a.m. And go sleep again.
Yes.
So my father get me.
Yes. So sometimes I wake up at 7 and then I get back to sleep again. I get back to sleep again means I wake up, then I sleep again. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when my father comes, he wakes both of us. Can you say that again, Zuhair?
Sometime I wake up at 7 a.m. and then back to sleep again. So when my father comes, he wakes both of us.
Yes, he wakes both of us. Perfect. Okay. So, are you an early riser, Bara? An early riser. Okay, so an early riser, do you know the meaning of an early riser, Zuhair? Have you ever heard this word before?
Early, I know it.
Yes.
But riser, it's a new word.
Yes. Okay,
I
so, yes, I will explain it to you. When someone is an early riser, guys, that means that he gets up fast from the bed. For example, when I wake up in the morning, I get fast out of bed. I don't take so much or too much on the bed. I don't take
Oh, okay.
30
I
minutes
get
or
you.
1 hour. So for you, Zuhair, are you an early riser?
Yes, yes, I have.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and how long do you take to wake up or to get up from bed?
I take 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes
I take 5 minutes to get
to get up.
up. Do you understand this word or do you understand what he says, Bara?
No.
Okay. When you wake up, Bara, how long do you take to move from the bed?
يعني
Okay. Now, let's imagine that now I'm sleeping. Now I'm
Yes.
sleeping, okay? And then now I woke up, okay? So when you are in this situation, لما تبقى انت في الموقف ده, when you sleep and you wake up.
No, wake up.
Yes, I know, you wake up. So you move fast from the bed, you take short time to move from the bed, or you stay on the bed for 30 minutes or an hour.
Yes, 50 minutes or 10 minutes, yes.
Yes, so you stay for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yes.
If you want to say this, if you want to say that in English, you can say, I take,
I take 5 minutes or 10 minutes get up.
yes, I take 10 or 15 minutes to get
Yes.
up.
To get up.
Yes, okay. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so that's fast. So in that case, we can say that both of you are early risers. That means that you get up fast from bed when you wake up. Do you understand, Bara?
Yes.
Do you understand, Zuhair?
Yeah.
So again, if I ask you and say, are you an early riser, Zuhair?
Yes, I am.
How about you, Bara? Are you an early riser?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So do you know anyone? Do you have a friend who is not an early riser?
Everyone, my friend is early riser.
All my friends are early risers. يعني كلهم بيصحوا من النوم بسرعة, ما بياخدوش وقت كبير على ما بيفوقوا.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How about your friends, Bara?
Same. All my friends are
يعني انت كل حاجة هتقول زي زهير؟
ما هو نفس الكلام يعني.
Yes.
هو هتقول انا هقول يعني.
يعني ما ممكن يكون انت عندك اصحاب مختلفين, مش انتوا مش من سن بعض. ممكن يكون انت عندك صاحب مثلا بيحب يقعد على السرير كتير قبل ما يقوم من النوم, بيقعد ساعة مثلا يمسك التليفون مثلا, فمش لازم يكون نفس الحاجة. اوكي, انت فاهم الفكرة؟
ايوه فاهم.
اوكي, لكن لو ده الواقع, لو الطبيعي ان انت اصحابك زي اصحابه كلهم بيصحوا بسرعة, فخلاص قول زيه. بس انا مش عايزك دايما تقول زيه, انا عايزك تقول دايما الحقيقة, الواقع اللي في حياتك انت, فاهم قصدي؟
فاهم.
Yes. Okay. And
كيف اقول بعضهم يعني بعضهم بينام وبعضهم لا.
okay, so you can say some of my friends. Some of my friends are early risers. And some of them are not. Again?
Some of my friends early risers.
Risers, yes.
Risers, and some of them are not.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yes. And some of them are not. Okay. So, we have a story. We're gonna listen now to a story. هنسمع story صغيرة كده عن شخص, about a person who is talking about waking up and getting up habits. Okay? We're gonna listen to the story of this person and then try to find the common things, يعني الأشياء المشتركة. Try to find the common things between you and the person in the story. يعني حاولوا تلاقوا الأشياء المشتركة أو تتكلموا عن الأشياء المشتركة اللي بينكم وبين الشخص اللي في الستوري دي. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do this.
Pillowcases I can handle of speech. The worst part of the day for me is definitely when I have to get up. Waking up, that I can handle. But getting up, that I hate. The covers I have on my bed are heavy, mostly because I have a comforter as well as a light blanket. I sleep with 2 pillows, which for some reason have different color pillowcases. Well, at least the sheets match. I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes off. I like to keep the alarm at a low volume with some classical music, nothing too jarring. My old roommate used to like the terrible buzzer that you find on most alarm clocks nowadays, which always used to drive me nuts. As I was saying, I sometimes wake up before the alarm, usually because of some noise outside the house. A car door slamming, an alarm going off, gunfire. Well, okay, not gunfire, but man, is my neighborhood noisy. Of course, when I'm staying in a hotel, it's usually easier to just get a wake-up call from the hotel than to set the alarm. I'm not really an early riser, so I don't jump out of bed ready to take on the world. I get up very slowly, usually 1 foot on the floor at a time. Every once in a while I'll oversleep, but not too often. I really love the weekends when I can sleep in.
Okay, so I have a question for you because this is the first story we listen to, guys. Do you think that it's so fast and you can't understand most of this story?
It's fast, but not fast.
Not too fast.
Not too fast. But I can get some word, or I get the meaning about this story.
How about you, Bara?
This is talking you in the fast, and I take in
Okay.
no.
You
أخذت بعض كلمات يعني.
yes, you can say I understood some words. I understood some words from the story.
I what?
I understand. It's easier.
I understand
Some words
some words.
of the story.
Yes,
I understand.
I understand.
Yes. Some words of the story.
I understand someone in the story.
Not someone, some words.
Some words.
Yes, perfect.
Story.
Okay. So we can listen to this story, but in a slower mode. Do you think that it will be better if we listen to this story in a slow mode?
Usually it's better, but we need to learn about how we can understand and take word
Yes?
and someone
Yes.
speak fast.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Okay. So if I ask you, Zuhair, if I ask you about the common things, لو سألتك عن الأشياء المشتركة between you and the person in the story, can you tell me?
He wake up
Yes.
and he wake up early results because he go in the neighborhood because they is very very
Noisy.
noisy,
Yes.
very noisy.
Yeah, so you can say he has noisy neighbor. Again,
He has noisy neighbor.
what does it mean when someone has a noisy neighbor, Bara?
I don't know neighbor.
You don't know the word of neighbor?
Yes.
Yeah, can you explain it to him, Zuhair?
someone in the next home. The man live in the next home.
Yes.
Do you understand?
انه الغرف يعني بتنقل من غرفه لغرفه.
No. Okay. Now your family lives in this house, right? There is another family who lives in the next house, or
Yes.
in the house in front of you, or the house above you, or the house below you. So these are your neighbors, the people who
Neighbors.
live in the same building with you.
The next home.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you understand now the meaning of neighbor?
Yes.
Can you
Yes,
say it in
neighbor.
Arabic so I make sure that you understand?
جارك.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Yeah. So, do you have noisy neighbors? Noisy means they make a lot of noise and, you know, they make high sound. They speak in a loud voice. So that's the meaning of noisy. So, do you have noisy neighbors, Bara?
Yes, my neighbor is a music low music.
Okay, so my neighbor always plays loud
Yes.
music. Loud.
Loud music.
Yes, they always play loud music. Yes. And do they wake you up?
Yes,
Yes.
because this playing loud music,
They play loud, not loud,
loud music,
Loud music.
loud,
Yes.
and you children playing a football
Yes.
in room.
Yes. And not your children, because your children means your. Your.
Yes.
But if you want to say about your neighbors, what should you say, Zuhair?
Him,
Uh,
they,
about the children in
Of the neighbors.
neighborhood,
Of the neighbor. Yes.
because the children for the neighborhood,
Yes, I mean, should you say, if you want to talk about them, should you say your neighbor or my neighbors or their neighbors?
them neighbors,
Their.
their
Yes,
neighbors,
so you can say their kids.
their kids.
Bara.
May-
So their kids
their kids
uh-huh,
playing a football in room,
play football
in room,
in the room.
in the room.
Yes. And they make they make much noise. Much noise يعني دوشة كتير. Understand?
Much noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you say it again?
Their kids playing football, the room, and they much noise.
They make much noise.
They make much noise.
Yes. Their kids play football in the room. Their kids
Their kids playing the football in the room.
not playing, it's play.
Play, yes, play.
Yeah, their kids
Their
play
kids
football
play football
in the
in
room.
the room.
Perfect. And they make much noise.
And they make much noise.
Perfect. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna listen now to a small part of the story. يعني هنسمع جزء صغير من الستوري. This is for you, Zuhair. I want you to listen and tell me what you've heard. يعني تسمع وتقول لي ايه الجزء اللي هو قاله or what did he said in this part. Okay?
in English.
In English, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do this.
I sometimes, because I is definitely at a native rate.
Now listen to this part, Zuhair, and tell me what you've heard, okay? What he said.
Repeat what he said.
Yes, you repeat what he said. Yes.
Okay.
The worst part of the day for me is
The worst.
Yes, the worst.
The worst day at for me.
Okay, listen again.
the worst part of the day for me is
The worst part in the day for me.
Yes, the worst part of the, not in the day,
Of
the
the
day
day.
for me. The worst part of the day for me. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does the worst part
In English or Arabic?
in English? Yes.
لا is explain in Arabic or in English.
Can you explain it in English?
The worst part. The time in the day he make not make he go a noisy or a difficult time.
Yes. So the worst means bad. The worst means bad, difficult. So when I say, for example, Bara, when I say the worst part of the day for me is when I need to go to work. The worst part of the day for me يعني أسوأ جزء في اليوم بالنسبة لي. The worst part of the day for me. Okay? So if I ask you, Bara, what's the worst part of the day for you?
And I go to the sleep. I know love go to the sleep.
Yes. يعني أسوأ حاجة في اليوم أو أسوأ جزء في اليوم لما تيجي تنام.
Yes.
Yes. How to say that in English? So you say the worst part of the day for me is when I have to go to bed. Can you say it again?
The worst part of the day for me is when I have to go to sleep.
Yes, to go to sleep.
bed.
To go to sleep or go to bed. Both are correct. Okay, again. The worst part of the day for me is when I have to go to bed. Yeah, say it again.
The worst part of the day for me is when I have to go to bed.
Perfect. Perfect. How about you, Zuhair? What's the worst part of the day for you?
In the middle day, the time in the day, the worst part time in the day.
No, you don't say that. You say the worst part of the day for me is.
Okay, the worst part of the day for me is when I go to school.
Yes, when I go to school. Yes. Okay, so for you, Zuhair, the worst part of the day is when you have to go to school. And for you, Bara, the worst part of the day for you is when you have to go to bed. Okay, how about the person in the story? Listen to this part and tell me what's the worst part of the day for him. Okay?
Okay.
the worst part of the day for me is definitely when I have to get up.
The worst part of him.
Of the day
when
for
he-
him.
Of the day for him, it is when he get up.
Yes, when he has or he
when
said
he
لو
have
هو قاله اللي هو قاله ايه when I have to
get up.
get up. Yeah. So did you get this براء؟
آه،
فهمت اللي هو قاله ده؟ Again. Listen again and tell me.
again علقت
for me.
الشاشة عشان علقت الشاشة فعيد عيد.
Okay, I said that did you get this؟ يعني انت فهمت اللي هو قاله؟
أيوة يس.
Okay. So what's the worst part of the day for him, for the person in the story?
in get up in bed.
Yes, when he has to get up.
Yes, when we have get up.
No, not when we. مش احنا.
No yes.
احنا بنقول هو.
I have to get up.
Yes, هو بيقول بقى ايه لو هو انت بتقول الحاجة على لسانه يعني زي ما هو قالها. هو قال the worst part of the day for me is when I have to get up.
When I have to get up.
ده اللي هو قاله بالظبط. طب لو انت بقى عايز تقول لي ان هو قال كده هتقول لي the worst part of the day for ها
For you.
لا for
them.
you.
There.
اوكي لو there دي لو احنا عايزين نقول ناس كتير لكن لو هنقول لحد واحد بس بالنسبة له هو يبقى نقول for him.
For him.
Yes. So the worst part of the day for him is when لما هو بقى اقول ايه when ايه يا زهير؟
when he get up.
when he has to
Get up.
get up. Okay, براء, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
When he has yes.
when he has to get up. Okay. طيب احنا هنكمل التوبيك بتاعنا ده هنكمله السيشن الجايه علشان نعرف كل الاكسبريشنز او المصطلحات اللي هو قالها في الستوري ونتدرب ان احنا نستخدمها. اوكي؟
اوكي.
طيب انا حابب اسالكم هل انتوا استفدتوا في السيشن بتاعت النهارده؟
يس.
يعني كانت ممتعه بالنسبه لكم استفدتوا وانبسطتوا بيها؟
منيح الحمد لله.
يس. ان شاء الله كل سيشن
مش صعبة كتير يعني مش صعبة كتير.
هو عشان احنا لسه في التوبكس الاولانيه وانا بحاول ابسط لكم الامور على قد ما اقدر او على قد المستطاع فهتلاقي ان الموضوع مش صعب احنا بس محتاجين ان احنا نتدرب اكتر تمام ونتكلم اكتر. فانا عايز كل واحد فيكم بقى يعمل تاسك صغير كده. هيعمل ايه بقى في التاسك دي؟ هيعمل فويس نوت صغير يعني رساله صوتيه بصوته ويتكلم فيها عن ان هو بيحب يصحى بدري او ما بيحبش يصحى بدري. طب بيصحى بدري الساعه كام؟ اللي احنا اتكلمنا عنه النهارده. تعمل ستوري صغيره تحكي فيها الحاجات.
كتابه ولا مقطع صوتي؟
اعملها كتابه الاول رتب افكارك وبعد كده اعملها مقطع صوتي. تمام يا براء؟
تمام.
سهله؟
ايوه سهله.
اوكي بس
يعني في بعض كلمات يعني لسه يعني مش ماخدهم انا قبل كده عشان كده بحفظهم وبكتبهم في الجمله.
بالظبط اكزاكتلي. انا اهم حاجه عندي ان كل الكلمات الجديده اللي انتوا بتتعلموها تتدربوا تستخدموها كتير في يومكم عشان ما تنسوهاش. اتفقنا؟
اوكي.
اوكي يا شباب. Do you have any question before we end the session؟ عندكم اي سؤال قبل ما نخلص السيشن بتاعت النهارده؟
الكلام اللي بتكتبه هان
هحوله بي دي اف وابعته لكم على الواتساب.
تمام. هتبعت زي
ما هو بالظبط.
تمام.
عشان تقدروا ترجعوا له وتتدربوا على الحاجات اللي خدناها فيه. تمام. اوكي. Thank you so much guys and see you next time ان شاء الله. اشوفكم المره الجايه.
اوكي.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.